huge top of the table Premier League clash is then followed by the first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-finals. We've got two giants of football in our way and need us to smash past them if we're going to continue on our trophy hunt. Welcome back in then, viewers. My name's Wayne. Welcome to another episode of the Arsenal Football Manager 22 save. I hope I find you very, very well. Thank you for joining me for two absolutely monumental fixtures in our calendar. First up, we are travelling to Anfield to play against second placed Liverpool. And not only second placed Liverpool, Ballon d'Or winner Kylian Mbappe is probably going to be starting for them. Runner up for the Ballon d'Or? Liverpool's Erling Haaland, so it's going to be a huge test. To the Etihad Stadium, the Carabao Cup semi-finals. We've managed to make it this far. It's two legs. Last year we were brokenhearted at Wembley against eventual winners Liverpool. This time, can we go one step further? We've not won the Carabao Cup yet. In this save is something that we want to achieve alongside all of the other domestic competitions. Now, in the last episode, you saw us draw 2-2 against Manchester City. At the time, they were in second place in the league. We managed to get a draw late on with a Lautaro Martinez equaliser, and since then we've been on a decent run of form, although recently draws against Aston Villa away and West Ham at home has kind of killed our momentum a little bit in the Premier League. At the minute it's 6 points to Liverpool. Everyone's played 20 games. We're beyond the halfway mark of the Premier League season. Manchester United sit in third, currently 8 points behind. Manchester City joint on points with Manchester United, 8 points behind us, and Chelsea currently sitting 10 points behind us in fifth place. You'd imagine Chelsea are maybe a little bit far out, although with 18 games left in the Premier League season and with Lukaku in red hot form, as you can see, he's currently the third top goal scorer in the Premier League behind Haaland and Ronaldo. Chelsea might be a little bit more interested in the title later on in the season, but for now we have to make sure we get past Liverpool because they are the real threat at them. Our runs in the Carabao Cup are never easy. The easiest tie we've had was this season against MK Dons, and we managed to make that a little bit tricky for ourselves as well. I need us to put in a big performance because the Carabao Cup is something I want to tick off, and it's the first silverware available in the season, something I've not managed to win so far in this save. I don't want to be going 4 or 5 years with a Carabao Cup just evading my grasp each time. Also, in that last episode, you saw us go up against Roma, a comfortable victory. We did win out that group ahead of Roma, who qualified in second place. And in the first knockout stage, we will be playing away from home against Real Sociedad. But first up is the big game away at Anfield, top of the table against Liverpool. And the big news is today is Martin Ødegaard is out injured. He has been out for around about 4 weeks so far with a hernia injury. He should be back in about a week's time, but he's not ready for this episode today. He's been a huge miss. He's the top assister in the league, I believe. And another injury for him. It's getting a little bit of a concern just how many injuries he gets every single season. But the big concern is that PSG won't go away, and they're really interested in signing him. Kieran Tierney, another player who is not 100% fit. We are going to start him today over Tavares, even though Tierney isn't 100% fit, but we need our best players on the pitch and available. So the lineup then, Aaron Ramsdale starts in goal. Tomiyasu, Gabriel, Ben White and Kieran Tierney make up the back four. Thomas Partey and Szoboszlai partner each other in the midfield. What we've done is we brought Thomas Partey in to the deep line playmaker position, brought in Kanu forward to replace that Ødegaard role because Emile Smith-Rowe, who was playing there and playing quite well, is also injured for this game. Aubameyang, who's been in brilliant form, playing on that right-hand side. I know Kingsley Coman was the main player out on that right-hand side, but he is someone else that picked up a little bit of an injury, so he's not 100% fit. Up front, Lautaro Martinez and Dominic Calvert-Lewin are going to have to carry the weight of our goals on their shoulders against number 1 in the world, Kylian Mbappe, and number 2 in the world, Erling Haaland. For anyone who's interested, Mo Salah, 7th best player in the world. So their front three are 3 of the 10 best players in the world. Fantastic news for us. First highlight then, it seems as though it is us on the attack. Kieran Tierney with the throw-in finds Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who looks for Lautaro Martinez over the top, but it's well cut out by the Liverpool defence, and they can break. Once again, Trent Alexander-Arnold not in the Liverpool side. Joe Gomez playing as that right back. It's a brilliant switch of play. Kylian Mbappe drives into the box, finds Erling Haaland, and it's easy. It's his 25th goal of the season. It's January. How have you got 25 goals in January? Most teams don't even have that. It's a fantastic switch of play by Thiago. What a ball that is, out to Kylian Mbappe. He beats Tomiyasu easily, cuts it back. I don't know what Gabriel's doing there, but Erling Haaland just slips it in. 25 goals in January. I can't believe that. We've shown a little bit of encouragement. Hopefully we can turn things around in this first half. There's still a long way to go. But mistakes like potentially there, Erling Haaland almost taking the ball away from Thomas Partey, but we managed to play through it. Lautaro Martinez finds Aubameyang down that right-hand side. Can he get a ball into the box? Looking for Calvert-Lewin. He can. Calvert-Lewin's there. Equalised. Whatever Haaland can do, Calvert-Lewin can do not as well. He's got 13 goals only this season. He's not as prolific as last year, but it doesn't really matter. He makes it 1-1. It's brilliant play down that right-hand side. As I said, Aubameyang's been playing fantastically well as this winger on the right-hand side. Even though he's getting older and has lost a little bit of pace, still his technicals are brilliant. He finds Dominic Calvert-Lewin with the low cross, and it's 1-1. Deep in the Liverpool half then, and Joe Gomez finds Mo Salah, who has been a little bit quiet. Commentators curse there. We don't really want him to get involved. He spreads the ball out fantastically well to Mbappe, who cuts back, but it's brilliant defending from Tomiyasu. Gabriel will stay calm. Although that ball has gone to Aubameyang, maybe he knows more than I do. Lautaro Martinez driving down this right-hand side. Can he get a ball into the box? Yes, he can. Dominic Calvert-Lewin's there. He's been fouled. Has he? Yes, he's been fouled. It's a push in the box. Will VAR give this? I think it should be a penalty. Will the Anfield crowd get in the referee's ear? No. It's penalty awarded. Who's stepping up? Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Not normally our penalty taker. It's been Lautaro Martinez. We need Aubameyang to slip it home. Coolly does. Down to the goalkeeper's left. It's 2-1 to Arsenal. A brilliant turnaround after an early slip-up. And Aubameyang scores again. It's a fantastic penalty placed easily in the bottom corner. I shouldn't have had any concerns with him whatsoever. We've managed to turn things around. If we can win this, the Premier League might be just staying in North London. Corner to Liverpool, and Andrew Robertson is able to whip it in towards Erling Haaland. It's fantastic clearance by Szoboszlai, but Mo Salah, first to the second ball, drives down that left-hand side on his favoured left foot. What can he do with it? Cuts it back. Curtis Jones, who I'm still surprised is starting as many games as he is for Liverpool. He's given it away there, and then Kanu finds Aubameyang well with the header down, but we've given it away now. And Curtis Jones on the break down his left-hand side, looking for Haaland. It's a header. I don't know what Aaron Ramsdale was doing there. He's seen it just wide, but that was a little bit nervy. Another highlight in an action-packed first half, and Curtis Jones seems to be involved at the heart of everything. Played it back to Virgil van Dijk, Fabinho. Some patient build-up here from Liverpool that we're not used to, but Alisson Becker does go long. Can we deal with this? Yes, we can. Tomiyasu with patience. Aaron Ramsdale clears the danger, but is Nkunku beaten in the air by Thiago. That's poor from us. We really should be looking to keep the ball down, but it's fantastic cover in there by Christopher Nkunku. Finds Kieran Tierney. What can we do down this left-hand side? Takes on Joe Gomez. Dribbles by him. Still going down the byline. Finds Calvert-Lewin, who gives the ball away to Curtis Jones again. We're not able to create clear-cut chances whatsoever. And now Liverpool are the ones who can attack. And Mo Salah down this right-hand side taking on Kieran Tierney. Keep him on his right foot. Whipped it in. Well headed by Ben White, but it's gone to Thiago. Find Mbappe. Mbappe has pumped that into the top corner. Thiago on the edge of the box just slips it to his left, and Kylian Mbappe, first time, it's a wonderful shot. First, I thought we defended this well. It was a poor header by Ben White. He tried to find Thomas Partey there, but should have just probably dealt with it with a clearance. And Mbappe, first time finish, it's 2-2 at Anfield. Going towards half-time then, it's still 2-2. We are shipping way too many goals in comparison to the last couple of seasons where defence has been our main thing. We are scoring more, which is fantastic. So it is keeping us in games like this. And 2-2 at half-time, we're dominating the ball. We're not dominating the chances. And that's something that we're going to need to change in this second. We're going to give a bit of encouragement to the boys because I actually feel as though we have played pretty well. We've just not turned any of our possession into clear-cut opportunities, although we have scored two. And saying about possession, we've just given the ball away to Mo Salah there, and Virgil van Dijk is able to build up from the back. Thiago finds Joe Gomez, and it's a wonderful through ball. Mo Salah has beaten our offside trap there. He's into the box. What's he going to do with it? He clips it up. Erling Haaland should have scored. should have scored. It's still 2-2. Say that in the second half so far, Liverpool have been the better side. And again, our big problem against Liverpool is when they press, we always tend to go long. And Aaron Ramsdale's just punted it straight to Joe Gomez, who switches play to Curtis Jones. Laid it back. Mbappe's there. He's hit the post. That probably should have been a goal as well. We're getting very, very lucky. 2-2 is okay, but if we're going to win this, we need to stop giving away the amount of chances that we're giving away. Mbappe whips in the corner. Fabinho heads it down. Is that a penalty? Oh, it's handball. They're saying it's handball. They'll probably give the penalty here just to even it up for what happened in the first half. Penalty awarded. They're saying Lautaro Martinez handballed it. Who is that stepping up? Someone left-footed. Is it Mo Salah? Yep, Mo Salah steps up to take the penalty. All three of Liverpool's attackers have now scored. Liverpool 3, Arsenal 2. It's a fantastic game, but it's poor from us. Lautaro Martinez giving away an unnecessary penalty. 20 minutes left, plus including the stoppage time here. And Liverpool on the attack again. And Kieran Tierney's on a yellow card already. He's brought Mo Salah down. And he's off. That's going to be a sending off for Kieran Tierney. We're going to have to make a substitution here. We're probably going to make a couple. Defensively, we'll bring on Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who has not had his best game, will come off and we'll put Maitland-Niles at left back. We'll leave Lautaro Martinez there. What we'll actually do is we'll put Aubameyang up front. And we will go with 2 attackers still, because we need to still score a goal. Looking in the midfield, we don't want another sending off. So Szoboszlai is going to come off for Sambi Lokonga and Bukayo. Actually, what we'll do is we will put in Bukayo Saka and we'll make him a wing back on attack. And that's where we'll get the whip from. And we will bring Nkunku across to that side. And we'll do something a little bit like that. Down with 10 men at Anfield, that's going to be difficult. An already difficult task, being down 3-2. Let's encourage the boys and see if we can get a late equaliser. Attacking for the last 10 minutes and nothing seems to have happened. Liverpool with another opportunity. They've whipped in the corner. Mazraoui, what an effort that was. A fantastic save by Aaron Ramsdale. Andrew Robertson with the follow-up corner again. Can we get this clear and maybe counter from it? No, it's another save by Ramsdale. Liverpool were just peppering our goal at the minute. 9 minutes to go. I don't see us equalising. We're going to have to change something up. We've gone back to balance because the attacking wasn't working. Another corner in from Robertson and it's well cleared by us this time. Robertson drives into the box. Follow it up from that corner. And Aaron Ramsdale saves again. We've not created anything. That sucker punch of a sending off. Kieran Tierney's really let us down with that. A couple of minutes left. Can we create something? Doesn't look like it. Liverpool have had 32 shots. We're never this open defensively. It seems as though the final highlight is going to Liverpool. Mo Salah on the edge of the box. Are they just going to waste time? It's well challenged by Gabriel, but Thiago wins it back. And Mo Salah has the shot which goes over the bar. This is going to be a disappointing result for us. We're still going to remain top of the table, which is fantastic. But the gap is now going to be down to 3 points. And the momentum seems to be fully with Liverpool. That's game over. It's been a cracker at Anfield, but Liverpool have edged it 3-2. I certainly didn't want. An offer has come in on the 7th of January now that the transfer window is open, and PSG have offered 106 million plus future incentives for Martin Ødegaard. I really don't want to sell this guy at all. They offered not even a good amount. It was about 85 million up front, some 20 million add-ons, and a percentage from the next sale of 20%. Martin Ødegaard wants to go. I really don't want him to. I'm hoping we can hang on to him throughout this January transfer window, but it's going to be really difficult. Now, ahead of this Manchester City game, we've had a little chat with Martin Ødegaard, and it went a little something like, you can go, Martin, because he asked to leave. He did say he wanted to be able to talk to PSG. But the fee that I've agreed with him is £190 million. Now, if they come and offer £190 million, listen, Ødegaard, I love you. But we're going to take all of that cash and we're going to buy basically a whole new team. We'll be competing with Manchester City at that point. I'm hoping that they don't. That's a hell of a big fee. And I'm sure they won't, but it's PSG. And their money is very, very long right now. I'm just hoping it's not 190 million long. That's enough about Ødegaard for now. He won't be involved today in this first leg against Manchester City, but we do have to make a couple of changes. William Saliba comes in for Gabriel at centre defence. Nuno Tavares comes in as left back against Manchester City today. He'll be playing in place of Kieran Tierney, who obviously is serving his suspension. The rest of the guys started against Liverpool will be starting again today. Let's hope in this first leg we can pull off a really, really big victory. If it's a close call and it's a really tight game, we will bring you the second leg as the next episode in the save. As the guys are warming up, I'm hoping that we can bounce back from that Anfield defeat. Looking at the Manchester City side then, as strong as ever, but that midfield again, they've gone basically with 6 attackers: Raheem Sterling, Bernardo Silva, Jack Grealish, Vinicius Jr. Grealish and Bernardo Silva as the centre midfielders. That is going to leave them wide open. I hope we can get at them. Not much action then, and 17 minutes have played. First highlight does go to us. I'd like us to be able to push the initiative early on. Obviously, it was a 2-2 draw against Manchester City last time out. It's a brilliant ball from Tomiyasu and Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin's missed. It looked easier to score. I'm not actually sure how Calvert-Lewin has missed there, but I really hope that that does not come back to haunt us as Manchester City build up with their first attack of the game. Raheem Sterling, Milinkovic is playing at right back, which last time I think he scored against us from a set piece. He was playing at centre back. Bernardo Silva playing as a centre midfielder. They've got Jack Grealish as their defensive mid. I don't understand what Manchester City are playing at this season. João Cancelo finds Gabriel Jesus, and this is some good build up from them. We need to nick the ball off them and try to catch them while they're a little bit open, while Jack Grealish is playing in that 6 role. Vinicius Jr., their big summer signing, hasn't really hit the ground running yet this season. A little bit disappointing. Bernardo Silva's in, hits the bar with a fantastic effort from outside the box. That's their first shot. Now, while it's a 2-legged affair, I really trust us to get the result at home. I don't want to push too hard, going on the attack, trying to win this and get caught on the counter. Looking at their midfield, they've now brought on Rodri for Bernardo Silva, so a little bit more defensive-minded there. I would like us to try and nick a goal. João Felix starting up front, hasn't really done much. Ferran Torres as well. I'm surprised they're not playing Alexander Isak. Maybe he's got an injury. But 0-0 wouldn't be the worst result heading to the Emirates, where we've been exceptional. Saying that now, Manchester City are on the attack. They're building up from the back. Ruben Diaz finds the ball into Jack Grealish, who's going to have a little bit more of attacking intent now that Bernardo Silva's gone off. João Felix has flipped it through. Vinicius Jr.'s in. It's a brilliant save from Aaron Ramsdale. Keeps his clean sheet. Still 0-0. City on another attack. Ben White does well to try and cut it out, but Jack Grealish still manages to get into the box, lays it back. João Felix, I thought he'd scored. That is a sitter by his standards. He should be scoring that. Manchester City have had the much better of this second half. They probably should be leading after that, especially. We're into stoppage time. We've not been a threat in the second half at all, but we're going to take this 0-0 draw to the Emirates and hopefully be considered as favourites to get to a Carabao Cup final. I am happy with that result. It was definitely not the worst thing in the world to come away with a 0-0 against Manchester City away from home. We're travelling now to the Emirates for the second leg, and that's the next game we'll bring you. I'll play through that third round game against West Ham. We'll get through that, and we will bring you the second leg against Manchester City. Can we make a Carabao Cup final? This has been an action-packed episode. Thank you so much for joining me. I genuinely appreciate it. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you are enjoying this series. If you are, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. Thank you so much once again for all of your support, all of the views, any of your comments. I really do appreciate it. I will see you for the second leg against Man City. I'm going to catch my breath now.